Hello, would you like to try a chocolate donker?
3, 4.
I'm John Strickler, conductor of the Topeka Symphony, and our concert on the 24th of this month is The French Connection. All four of the composers represented had a tie to Paris, and all four of the pieces were written in the 1920s. Probably the best known of the four that we'll be doing is George Gershwin's An American in Paris, which was inspired by his numerous trips to France and Paris. He incorporates jazz elements, and there's a wonderful blues solo for the trumpet. And to give a sense of realism, he incorporated a part for actual taxi horns that he brought back with him from Paris. And he also included 3 saxophones to really give you the true sense of jazz. Saxophones, of course, not being usual instruments in the orchestra. The Organ Symphony by Aaron Copland. It's a very exciting piece. This will feature organist Stephen Hamilton from New York. And before I forget to tell you, we will have the organ console, that's the thing that the organist actually sits at with the keys and the pedals. We'll have that at the edge of the stage so that people can see Stephen at work. If you've never seen an organist up close, it's pretty fascinating because their feet and their hands and everything's going all over the place. All of the pieces that I've mentioned use quite a bit of percussion. And so I'm going to let you hear a little bit from our principal percussionist, Bob Keckeisen. Also, the piece you'll be hearing at our rehearsal tonight is the second movement, the scherzo of the Organ Symphony. No organ, but we're working on our part. Scherzo means musical joke, and so there's a lot of things with rhythmic interest. He likes to displace the accents, takes them off the main beat. A lot of playing between 2s and 3s, 3s and 4s, to keep you guessing as to exactly where the beat is. So, we hope to see you on the 24th, and bon appetit.
I think people probably will be interested in looking for the percussion parts in the Gershwin, American in Paris. Particularly, this is very unusual because it uses taxi horns that Gershwin actually brought back when he's composing it, brought him back from Paris, and I get to play that part, so that's fun. But we use taxi horns that are pitched so that they go downward from D to A. And although as percussionists we keep a lot of stuff with us all the time, we have lots of weird little instruments we play, very few percussionists keep their own taxi horns, so we're renting those because they have to be that specific pitch, A, B, C, and D, and I'll be playing that part, so I'll be channeling my inner Parisian taxi driver, I guess, for this concert. I've often heard from audience members that they like the percussion section because we move around, so they get to see us. You know, most everybody else is, you know, they're there with their instrument and they stay with it, and we're always up moving around. It's almost like choreography. When I assign parts in the percussion section, we have to figure out how do you most expeditiously get from one instrument to the other, and can you cover those 2 instruments, and do you have time to move? And you know, I think the people in the audience also kind of know something's coming. There'll be a nice soft section, and it'll be maybe start to build a little bit, and then they'll see the percussionist stand up. It's like, ah. This is my 20th season with the symphony. I started a year after John came here, and I've been principal percussionist, so this is season 20 for me, so it's kind of a special one. And I've just truly enjoyed it. It's a great outlet. This is not my day job, so you know, I was a music major in college, but then went off into other fields, but I still continue to play, so I love getting the chance to play with the symphony every year. Well, I always have to get here about 45 minutes to an hour ahead of rehearsal to set up because we have all this stuff we have to use. So I got to run. I got to get into rehearsal. So we'll see you later.
2, 3, 4.